Yes, so Louis Lam, everybody knows him, right? He's the president of American Teochew Foundation and a very active servant in our community. For over 30 years, he tirelessly supported our community in many aspects, especially for Asian Americans. So please join me to welcome Louis. So I would like to invite Louis and also our Honorable Mayor, Willie Brown, to say a few words for all our friends here.
Thank you for our forever Mayor, Willie Brown. Thank you very much, forever. I would like to say, everyone, some from East Bay, from South Bay, from San Francisco, from Bay Area, good friend. That's shows is good friend tonight. As you know, U.S.-China relationship now is a very hard time. So we need to have connecting and cooperation together to mutual understanding. That's very important. Thank you for our experience.
Forever Mayor.
Forever.
Thank you, Louis, and thank you very much for co-hosting the Consul General's welcome reception. And we did it, strangely enough, in South San Francisco.
Yes.
That's amazing in and of itself. That's a step in the direction, because the Chinese community at one time for many people was identified only as being in San Francisco. But electorally speaking, that has clearly altered itself dramatically, because in the 9-county Bay Area, there are Chinese elected representatives in almost every one of the respective counties. There is a clear dramatic growth in the number of Chinese participating actively and successfully in the pursuit of public office. There's also a dramatic increase in the number of Chinese students in the various colleges and universities that are in this particular area. And so when we extend the welcome to Consul General, when we open the doors of our various jurisdictions, or to extend a warm welcome to the Chinese officials who come over from the PRC, it represents the kind of steps we should take and hope the rest of America will replicate.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. And both Mayor Willie Brown and also Consul General mentioned about the mayors. The mayors, vice mayors, they are really the hardworking, great leaders in our nation. So right now, I would like to invite all the mayors, vice mayors, or former mayors and vice mayors, and please stand up. And we want to recognize all of you. Please stand up. Wow, thank you. And remain stand, and I would like to invite all the elected officials. All please stand up. All the elected officials, please stand up. Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful service. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to invite, yes, Consul General. Yes, you are invited again to say a few words as an official speech to our guest today.
I'm not really prepared to come up to the stage again, because I already spoke at great length already. I want to thank you for your warm welcome. And the state of California and the city of San Francisco enjoy long and deep exchanges and historic ties with China. And you took the lead in developing good sister city relationship with Shanghai. And the two cities actually supported each other in the fight against the pandemic. And they have benefited from their cooperation and exchanges. So as Consul General, I hope that such dynamic exchanges between the cities, between the counties, between the states and provinces would continue no matter what in Washington, D.C. We would like to see more cooperation and exchanges going on between this state, the city, with China. In particular, as I said last time when I visited the Bay Area Council, I said, when you have storm in the sea, you tend to visit the bay more often because the water here is calmer. I think we can work together. As the mayor said, the good things ought to be replicated elsewhere. And I think good things come slowly, but they can come if we persist with our effort. And sometimes it could start with something really small. Remember 50 years ago, actually 51 years ago, we had the ping pong diplomacy. It all started with such a small ball, with just a very simple hello, how are you, between our table tennis players. And it led to a handshake, it led to exchange of gifts, it led to a very innocent request. Would you like to invite us to China? And then, you know, the national leaders were awakened at night to discuss whether or not to have the US table tennis team come over to visit Beijing. So good things can come if we try, and if we try persistently. I think the stakes of our relationship is really too high not to try. So we need to unite our efforts, pull together our efforts to get this important relationship back on the right track again. Otherwise, we would not be doing justice to our two friendly peoples and to the future of our next generation. So as the new Consul General, once again, I want to thank the organizers and all the participants for your support and encouragement. And I hope that in the days to come, I can continue to count on your support. And my colleagues and I, we are 24/7 to be at your service. So if you ever want to have a visa, if you ever have any inquiries about potential cooperation partners or issues related to China, feel free to give us a call or visit us at the Consulate General. You are most welcome. And I hope to see you more in the future. Thank you. Thank you.
Please stay. Please stay, and because I want to invite Malia Cohen, Chair of California State Board of Civil Equalization, and she has a proclamation for you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. How are you? Fantastic. It's nice to see you all this evening, Consul General. It's a pleasure to be able to welcome you to the Bay Area. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the Consul General answer questions about the geopolitical nature of China, Taiwan, and the United States. I have a very simple question for you. Are you married? Already married? Okay. Another question for you. Do you like cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? Quick.
I have a dog.
You have a dog. Yeah. See, in those two questions, you have learned more than than you could ever have known. Okay, here's another question for you.
It's a Pichon.
Oh, a very special brand. Did you bring the dog with you?
I brought the dog first to Prague, and then when I finished my post in Prague, it was difficult to get it back to Beijing because no airline would agree to have the dog during the pandemic. So I asked my colleagues to take care of the dog while I was away. As soon as I came here, the dog has EU passport. So my colleagues in Prague helped me relocate the dog to San Francisco, and so we are united now.
One simple question. Here's another one for you. What kind of food do you like? And please don't say Chinese.
I like fish and chips.
Okay.
Because as Ding Ding said earlier, I studied in London School of Economics. You know, as a student, you did not have the resources to dine and wine at a five-star hotel. So we usually took it as a treat to, we sometimes prepare our, sandwiches at the dormitory and brought it to school as lunch. And sometimes we could, if we got £1 or more to spare, then we will visit the school cafeteria, and we would always ask for fish and chips.
Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful man standing before us. He's going to do a fantastic job building relations, positive relations between our countries and the business community, as well as the ethnic communities that make the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm very delighted to extend the warmest greetings and congratulations to you on behalf of the state of California. I'm the chair of the California Board of Equalization, and we manage an $85 billion property tax system. And also the next controller for the state of California. So it is my great privilege and an honor to be able.
Thank you so much.
I haven't given it yet, just a minute.
I have to earn it.
You have to earn it, but this is going to be, I'm sure, the many of accommodations, resolutions, and honors that you are going to receive right here in this, on this post. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to the Consul General on the occasion of the American Tea Chow Foundation Forum on U.S. and China Relationship. In recognition of your commitment and deepening our ties with China, giving a voice to the Chinese American community in San Francisco Bay Area, and promoting U.S.-China trade relations. As chair of the Board of Equalization, I hereby extend this commendation. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let me invite Louis. Louis, please come to the stage. Join us together.
I would earn it. Yeah? Yes. I would not let you down, but I also need your support.
Yes, thank you. And next, I would like to invite my mayor, the mayor from Santa Clara, Lisa Gilmore. Yeah, Lisa Gilmore has been my role model as an outstanding women leader that always gets things done and very bravely. So come here, Lisa. I know you have a gift for our Consul General.
How do you know? How do you know?
You are holding it.
Oh, okay. First of all, on behalf of the city of Santa Clara, I hope everyone knows where the city of Santa Clara is. Yes? In the South Bay, we call ourselves the center of Silicon Valley, and our tagline is the center of what's possible. So we have talked earlier, and the Consul General will be visiting the city of Santa Clara, he promised, right? Yes. I just wanted to say that, especially prior to the pandemic, our business-to-business relationship with China was pretty incredible. We have several innovation centers, Chinese innovation centers in the city of Santa Clara. A lot of Chinese entrepreneurs have developed their businesses, and we have received, and I have personally received, a lot of dignitaries from China that come directly to Santa Clara to look at what's going on in Silicon Valley, and we have enjoyed that. And right now, we are building one of the largest real estate developments in Santa Clara with a company from Beijing. And we are, it's called Kaili, and we are developing that. And right now, Santa Clara has changed. Over 40% of our residents are of Asian background. So that has changed a lot, and it's growing. And we're really, really proud of that. And as you talked earlier, I appreciate your very thoughtful comments, especially about the mayors and the work that we have to do and what we have to get done. I took that to heart, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to say on behalf of the city, I have a proclamation here for you in welcoming you to the Bay Area and recognizing your commitment towards strengthening communication and cooperation within various sectors of American society and promoting the healthy and stable development of China-U.S. relations. So I want to give you this on behalf of the city. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Also, I have a gift for you from the city of Santa Clara. I hope so you won't forget us. You'll always remember us. It's very heavy. You can open it later. Okay. And also our very new city pin. And what this does, it's bigger than mine, I'll tell you right now. It gets you a front seat at our city council meetings. So whenever you come down, display your pin, and that's it, and this lovely to-go bag.
Thank
So here you go.
I'll put it on.
Thank you so much. Oh, and also, okay, I have a proclamation recognition for Louis Lam. If you'd like to come forward, American Teochew Foundation.
Yeah, Louis, please come to the stage. Mr. Louis Lam.
And Silicon Valley.
Louis Lam, please come to the stage.
Where is he? I hope he hasn't left. Here he comes. Okay. Silicon Valley Community Media Ding Ding TV. I have in recognition for this evening's event.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So let's take a picture together. Yeah, please.
Okay. It's already on. Oh, he's got it on.
Yeah, wow, already on.
Let me straighten it. Okay, there you go.
Wow, there you go. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so next I would like to invite the former mayor of Saratoga and also city council member, Miss Yan Zhao, to the stage.
Thank you, Diana. First, I'd like to thank Louis for inviting me to this wonderful event. My name is Yan Zhao, and good evening, everyone. And first, I'd like to welcome Consul General Jianmin Zhang to San Francisco Bay Area again. Thank you so much, Consul General Zhang and Forever Mayor Willie Brown, for sharing your views on U.S. and China relationship. Saratoga, it's a small city. It's an old city in the South Bay. I don't know how many people you know about our city. We are a kind of semi-rural city, so it's very important for us to foster exchange programs, to foster culture change, to work with others so that we can promote our city in terms of the business, trade, and tourism. So I'm hoping through more communication, cultural exchange programs, so people can learn and appreciate different languages, history, culture, and art. So Saratoga, earlier Consul General talked about the sister cities. You know, Saratoga, we do have one city in our entire history, only one sister city, which is with Muko, Japan. It was established over 40 years ago. So now it's time for us to expand our horizon. I will do my best to help promote cultural exchange. Hopefully, we can bring more people to understand, to have more people, to have a mutually beneficial relationships between these two countries. And hopefully, in the next couple years, I can find our sister city in China so that we can work with city of Saratoga, so can promote more cultural events, more understanding between the peoples in two countries. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yan. Thank you so much, Yan. So next, I would like to invite the Vice Mayor of Fremont, Teresa Ken.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Fremont Vice Mayor Teresa Kang. 各位尊敬的贵宾，大家好，我是 Fremont 的副市长黄洁仪。今天非常的荣幸能够来参加张领事的欢迎的晚宴。我们在这边再一次为我们的张领事的到来表示我们欢迎，好不好？It's my honor and pleasure to be here, part of this welcoming dinner and part of this great panel discussion earlier with our forever Mayor Willie Brown. And the pandemic has proven to be challenging for all countries, including U.S. and China, especially with issues of supply chains and inflation. These are the very issues that everyday people caring about the most. So these are also the top issues that we need to be working on in the coming years. 这次的新冠疫情对全世界所有的国家，包括美国和中国，都带来非常大的冲击，尤其是在供应链和物价上涨，更是我们所有人民最关心的问题，也是我们所需要在未来的几年最需要努力的议题。我们 Fremont 其实在过去的几年呢，都被选为是美国最幸福的城市。So Fremont in the last few years has been voted the happiest city in the U.S. So we are welcoming Consul General Zhang to come to Fremont to visit some of our city and also maybe some of our businesses, including Tesla. And we look forward to seeing you there. So 我们非常欢迎张领事来到 Fremont 来参观我们。对，那我现在也祝大家身体健康，万事如意，谢谢大家。
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Yes. So right now we have our mayor, deputy mayor of city of San Mateo, Diane Pepin, and also the vice mayor, Gina Pepin. Yes. And council member, please come here. Yes. See if we will. Thank you so much for coming.
It's so nice to be here. Congratulations and welcome. It's so lovely to see you. I'm Diane Pepin, and the guy next to you, you're lucky to be seated next to him. That's all I gotta say. So we are of Greek descent, and in the Greek language there's this phrase, hedete, and it means, we're honored to know you and welcome all in one. So to you I say, hedete, welcome.
And also from the city of Millbrae, we are very proud of our very Asian population, and you should come visit us. We have a Lunar New Year celebration coming up. It is an honor to be here. We crashed the party. So it's a pleasure to meet you, and we wish you great success. And Willie, we have a new assembly member coming. Thank you. Thank you.
Glenn Sylvester, council member from Daly City. Yes, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I would like to.
Thank you, Diane. I'm not going to stand up here and get in the way of your food because I like to eat as well. I'd like to welcome the new Consul General of China, Honorable Brown. It's a pleasure to see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, it cannot be done without the help of the elected officials from all over. So my hat is off to you. We all must come together and work together and make this world a better place. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you so much. And next is my good friend Gilbert Wang from Foothill De Anza College, a community college trustee and former mayor of City of Cupertino.
Again, I want to be very short. My name is Gilbert Wong, former mayor for the city of Cupertino. I want to say thank you for Consul Zhang for a really warm welcome, and especially Willie Brown. When I was a small child, I see how you brought people together in the city of San Francisco, especially the Chinese community, for bringing us together. I want to make sure that Consul General Zhang, that you don't forget about the overseas Chinese community. I'm second generation, my daughter's third generation. Even though we are Cantonese speaking, we believe that the strong national language of Mandarin is very important, but my both daughters can speak Mandarin Cantonese better than daddy. But I think it's very important that you recognize as Asian American officials are getting elected at the local level, that we can bring people together for mutual trust and mutual understanding. 谢谢你们.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so now I will recognize, while you are eating, I know all of you are hungry, so I will just recognize some of our VIP guests. When I mention your name, and please stand up, I would like to thanks to Nancy Tang, our next Deputy District Attorney in San Francisco. Okay. And also Eric Chang, Deputy Attorney General of State of California, Department of Justice. Thank you. And Peter Liu, WI Harbor Group Chairman. Cindy Zhang 郑琦信实基金董事长。Yeah, please stand up and thank you. 安旭 San Francisco School Board. And Carl Chen, Oakland Chinatown Chamber of Commerce President. They call him the mayor of Oakland Chinatown. And Jeff Wang, Union City City Council. Yes. Oh yeah, Wing Lee, the former mayor of City of Millbrae. Liana Louis, and the candidate of San Francisco City Council member. Lin Bangli, 美国潮商基金会名誉会长。林坤德，美国潮商基金会名誉会长。And Joe Wang, Chair of National Asian American United. Dennis Wu, San Francisco Cause Chair. And also the former president of Commonwealth Club. Jeff Lee, the founder of Y-In Association. Wilson Chu, past president of Chinese American Democratic Club. Gerald Green, ICT Director. Mary Jiang, former chair of San Francisco Democratic Club. Mel Lee, yes, yes. Yeah, actually Mel Lee has many hats, wear many hats on him. He's a wonderful community leader in San Francisco and also was the elected official too. Thank you so much, Mel, yes. Thank you for coming. Okay, well, all of you here are the VIPs. Oh, I see Nancy come. See, Nancy, I want to introduce you again because when I mentioned you, you were away. Nancy Tong, the next Deputy District Attorney in San Francisco. Okay. Okay, so all of you are VIPs, so right now I would suggest all of us give a round of applause to yourself. Come on, thank you.